In this video, we are going to look at a few more examples of the IY suffixing rule. So we looked at baby last time. We saw that baby ends with a consonant and a Y. So when you add the ES suffix to it, the Y is replaced by an I. That's why in the spelling of babies, you don't have a Y and instead you have an I. So let's look at another example. Say the adjective easy. This work is very easy. Suppose I want to change it to the adverb form easily. Right? So let's see, easy, the word easy ends with a Y and I am adding a suffix to it. So let's see if this rule applies. Does the word easy end with a consonant Y? S is a consonant and it ends with a Y. So definitely yes, the word easy ends with a consonant followed by a Y. And now I'm adding the suffix ly to it. I'm adding a suffix. So yes, the conditions for this rule are satisfied. So when I write the word some, when I create the word easily, the Y must get replaced by an I. So EAS, replace Y with I, LY, easily. Okay. Now the third example. You may have heard this word, the coronavirus antibody test. Right? Have you heard it? So it's a test which shows whether you have antibodies for the coronavirus in your body or not. Have you ever been infected? The test finds out. So you may have heard this word many times in the TV. So let's write the singular form of the word first. Antibody. ANTI is the prefix. BODY is the suffix. So this is not a base. See, baby was a base, easy was a base, but antibody is not a base. It is a stem. It already has a prefix and a base. I want to make this plural. Okay, I want to check for antibodies in my blood, not just one antibody. So I'll add the suffix es to it. What happens? ANTIBO. Wait. Now I want to see if the consonant Y is how this stem ends with. So does it end with a consonant followed by a Y? D is a consonant, yes. And it ends with consonant followed by a Y. So the word we are looking at, the stem antibody, ends with consonant followed by a Y. And I'm adding a suffix to it. Am I? Yes. So I have to replace Y with I. So ANTIBOD, replace Y with IES, antibodies. Okay. Let's look at a little different example now. Let's look at the word signify. Signify. Significance, signify. What does this signify? What does this show? Okay, or what does this show as important? Okay, now I want to convert this to past tense. Instead of saying what does this signify, I want to say what it signified was, right? So again, I want to add the suffix ed to convert it into a past tense. Let's see if the rule applies or not. Does the word signify? This is also actually a stem. The base is SIGN and then you have a suffix already. So I'm adding one more suffix to this. Anyway, so let's look at the stem. Does it end with a consonant followed by a Y? F is a consonant. Yes, it ends with Y. And I'm adding a suffix to it. So the rule definitely applies. So I'm going to replace Y with an I. So now I have SIGNIF. Replace Y with I, ED. Signified. Okay. Now, this example, I want you to know if you knew this or not before. So, have you heard the word business? Business. So, let's see. This is the spelling of business. Okay. I know many students who get confused with the spelling of business, but I'll show you how it is formed. The base here is busy. Are you busy today? Are you free today? Busy. Plus the suffix NESS. Okay, now as busy, the base ends with a consonant followed by a Y. And yes, I'm adding a suffix to it. So when I write the word some, the Y gets replaced by I. That's why I get the spelling of business. Okay, one more example, the last one in this video. Oh, I have two more. Let's see. So have you heard of the word controversy? Controversy. Right now, you may have seen this all over the news. the death of Sushant Singh Rajput is a big controversy. I can say it differently also. Like if I say controversy, this is a noun. Controversy. His death has turned into a big controversy. Okay. I can also change the sentence as his death is controversial. Controversial. Now I'm changing it into an adjective. Controversial. This news is controversial. He is a controversial person. Somebody. Okay. So to change it into an adjective, I need to add the suffix al to it. Now let me see if this rule applies. The word controversy ends with a consonant followed by y, and I'm adding a suffix to it. So both conditions are satisfied. So when I write the word sum, CONTROVERSY plus AL is rewritten as CONTROVERS, replace y with I, AL, controversial. Controversial. So if you know the spelling of controversy and if you know the rule, then you can easily write the spelling of controversial without any problem. The last example is furious. Have you heard of the word furious? I was furious when my father took my phone away. Extremely, extremely angry. That is what this word means. Furious. F-U-R-I-O-U-S. Do you know how it's formed? Actually, the base here is fury. Fury is extreme anger. Okay? The floods showed the nature's fury. Right? Very, very large amount of anger is called fury. Now, the nature is showing its fury. In this sentence, fury is a noun. Suppose I want to convert it into the adjective furious. Furious, the nature is furious. Then I have to add the suffix OUS to it to make it into an adjective. So what happens? This base ends with consonant followed by y. My first condition is satisfied and I'm adding a suffix to it. That is also true. So the y needs to be replaced with an I. That's how you get FUR, replace y with I, OUS, furious.